Today, I'm going to show you how to make a Paddington suitcase sugar cookies along with marmalade sugar cookies because Paddington loves marmalade. Let's get started. These are the cookies I made in my previous video. If you haven't watched it yet, you can click here. Let's start by using edible pen to draw the shape of Paddington suitcase as a cookie. I'm using orange edible pen to draw on it instead of black so even white icing can cover it. After you finish drawing it, then we use detailed consistency icing to pipe on top of it. You can try to pipe it on a scraper first so you get a feeling of it. See how drawing a guy first makes it so much easier than pipe it on freehand. Make sure you rest your arm on the table. This way, your hand will be steady. So all the lines you draw will be nice and straight. See how all our lines are parallel because we measure it first, so you don't need to think while you are piping. Dry a bit, we will come back to it later. Let's move on to the marmalade. Just like the other one, use the edible pen to draw it first. Then use the black detail icing to pipe the outline of the jar. Forget to outline the label as well. Let's color it in. I'm using flooding consistency icing to color it. When the white icing is set, we will be painting the picnic mat pattern on top. Then using light orange flooding consistency icing to fill in the jar. Then use the scribe to push the color to the corner. Then use a darker orange icing to continue filling it in. Then use the scribe to swirling it to blend the color together. Set it aside. While waiting for the marmalade to set, we will be using brown flooding consistency icing to color Paddington's suitcase. I colored those icing in advance since decorating cookies is very time consuming. And if you want to see how I color it, then please check out my channel. Once it completely dry, use a black edible pen to write his initial PB. To ensure Paddington's initial is parallel with his suitcase, so I use the ruler to measure it. Color the handle as well. Let's go back to the marmalade cookies. Now the color is set, we will be using edible gel food color to paint the picnic pattern. I dilute the gel food color with a little bit of water to thin it down. You can also use vodka to dilute it. But I like using water more because when the vodka evaporates, the color will be different. I want to make it look 3D, so that's why some lines are blank. Then taking an edible pen to write marmalade. Of course, you can also use the black icing to pipe it out. This looks pretty good to me. I've got some latte brown fondant to make a string to tie up the marmalade. Then just roll it out. I use fondant because it will give more dimension and texture to the cookies. Let me zoom in so you can see better. We will stick it on later, but first let's make a little bowl. Let's add a little bit of water to stick it on. But don't add too much though, if not it will sliding around. You can also use edible glue to stick it on, but water will be fine. Let's put some marmalade on top. Then spreading it out. You can use the brush to clean it up. Putting real marmalade on top of the cookie, Paddingtons will love it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be making a realistic Paddington's head and luggage tag cookie next. I will show you how to add shading and highlights, so the technique is different from this video. If you want to see how I color royal icing, then you can click here. I will see you in my next video. Bye! I'm going to put that video up tomorrow, so you can see how to make the whole set of the cookies.